What's up, everyone? Drew, aka Catching Rockets here. I hope y'all had a good day. Plays killed it. Good stuff. Really quick, Spy. I feel like this was pretty simple. We talked about this yesterday. Puts in this range here between second sig, third sig, single prints. We almost made it to the very top before we rejected down. I said watch for calls possibly here. Well, I said watch if we don't test the highs, but we did test the highs, so we're not interested here. I said watch for calls here, but I guess I should type this out in the future. I said don't try to catch a falling knife. And if we just go like this would definitely be the definition of a falling knife. Okay? So hopefully nobody got caught there. They did still give us a little bit of a bounce. But definitely not the spot risk to reward to be looking for calls. Spy just like slapped through some pretty big levels today. So that's good. Really quickly while I'm thinking about it, the channel's never been like a high quality channel. We're just trying to put out, trading information, share plays with you guys. And it's going to be even lower quality today because I'm coughing like a mofo. So I apologize, everybody. It's there's too many things I have to click to mute my mic, so that's not really a possibility. So I'm going to be trying to just turn my head when I need to and cough. But yeah, I'm going to be coughing into the mic quite a bit, and I apologize. My voice is jacked. Let's quickly look at a couple of things. I was looking at QQQ. This is pretty interesting. The post thing is annoying, but this is our 2024 value area high. It's kind of funky because they've managed to form. Where is my drawing tool? They managed to form a really big bear flag, right? Slice through the 2024 value area high. We would really like for them to stay below it, like this, and eventually break and dump. But the fact that we were below and then we've actually gapped up above, excuse me, is pretty suspect. There is a good chance that we bounce in this range tomorrow. And I'm not trying to draw a wide range. I'm trying to envelop the line from here to here. Would not be terribly surprised to see us bounce off of the 2024 value area high and come back up and, start testing the top of this. If we look, bear flag, if we draw our fibs, as long as we don't break over 503.74, this will still be a bear flag. So they could definitely pop this up a little bit, 496-ish, something like that, before they reject back down. But it's just really suspect that now we're above the 2024 value area high. But I would say all in all, I am bearish. It's just it looks like there's room for a little relief bounce before we go lower. This is the meth channel? What? I don't know if I should laugh or be offended. All right, let's quickly look at our plays from today. First one was a firm. This did not trigger. At least I don't think it did. Yeah, so we gapped down. Traded down in here. No trigger. Next one is going to be IWM also did not trigger. We came very close. Actually, let me just make sure that I am not wrong about not triggering. 4 cents away from triggering. Oh, they literally tapped it. They tapped 209.27 and we're looking for above. Levels just way too good, people. So yeah, this was invalid. Actually, I don't remember what time, but I called this out as invalid, like, I think before we came up and tapped it anyway. In Keenan's Discord, I typed it out. Our next one is going to be JPM, which I believe hit 3 of our levels, or sorry, triggered first trim and second trim. So this should have been good. Should have got out, you know. I mean, I don't know. Some people might have swung it, which wouldn't be terrible, but hopefully you guys just close before the end of the day. Based on what I'm seeing, excuse me, it looks like, and again, this is just preliminary. I haven't looked at charts, or I haven't looked at like SPY, ES, things like that, the S&P 500. I've been looking, you know, for option setups. And from everything that I'm seeing, for the most part, it looks like they want upside, or they're above like a major support level where they might come down a little bit and then bounce. But just everything's kind of looking bullish in that sense. I haven't looked at the S&P 500, so that'll be pretty telling. This is our Netflix play. Really clean. We opened, tapped our level, or came above our level, and then broke back through, sold off. Let me just go to lower time frame candles. Yeah, so we opened some point in time on this candle. We tapped it, sold off a little bit, almost hit the first trim, bought it back up, went red for a hot second, and then sold off first trim, second trim, third trim, and close. I ended up closing early right here, but I did call it out. Right in this range here is where I closed. I felt like I kind of messed up. Actually, let me zoom in for you guys. When I was looking at levels, I recognized that this was a little tweezer top. And I figured, you know, poor high. On the retest of it, I kind of expected them to auction lower. And then on the first tap, we bounced. Second tap, we bounced. And so I decided just to close after we bounced the second time. Like, maybe this is a stronger level than I anticipated. I knew they would eventually come down and tap my 972.98 level. I just didn't know how much theta they were going to eat up before they got there. So I got out here. For people that took the, you know, 2 week out or week out trade, you're looking good. We're set up now with like possibly a bear flag here, depending on the time frame that you're looking at. And looks like we're going to be heading lower, or we already are. We're down 5 points in the overnight session, 5.5 points. So looking very good. What's up, Jack? What's up, Gigi? What's up, Alan? What's up, Shale? Or is that Shelly? Sorry. What's up, Almighty Beardman? What's up, Little Mind? What's up, Professor? What's up, Elite Mark? What's up, David Ryan? What's up, Lisa? What's up, WizBiz? High quality info. Yeah, don't deny that one. Oh, I just saw Lisa J. Stocks is in here. I said hi, and then I realized who you were. Took me a second. Sorry. Yes, Marcus, I'm trying to give everybody COVID. If you want my address. Just come over. I'm doing free kisses for anybody that would like some COVID, so they can get some time off work. What's up, Nathan? Hey, what's up, Nora? What's up, Marcos? Nice, Shelly. I'm glad you got paid on JPM. Nice, Saints. I'm glad you got profit as well. Hello. What's up, M Card? What's up, Rob? How you doing? What's up, Emily? Rob constantly changing YouTube's screen names and confusing me. What's up, Raven? How you doing? Emily, I mean, I haven't been feeling bad. My voice is gone. What's up, Aloni? Yeah, and basically, this happens to me every time I get sick. Like, every time I get sick for like a month, I'll have a cough. And I think like 2 nights ago, maybe 3 nights ago, I just had this really bad cough, and I could feel that I was just like tearing up my throat. Oh, it makes sense, Rob. Okay. So just tearing up my throat, and I knew, like, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow with no voice, and that's what happened. And I guess just the more and more I talk, the worse and worse the voice is. So here I am. Alrighty. Let's get into it. I can show you guys. So these are not mine. I didn't trade options today. For people that saw, wait, can I bring this over? This is weird now. Nope. Maybe do that. Okay. Anyway, I had kind of a rough morning. I don't know how much I want to share on YouTube, but I guess just long story short, I was getting calls from bail bondsmen this morning, and well, I guess I can't do that. That's really annoying. Here, I'm just gonna do this because I can't pull this up. Discord changed things. So this was Netflix, and I'm pretty sure this was before we got to the bottom. And then oh, in case you guys didn't see, it was like a $550 return. This one plus 369 up 164%. So great trades. Anyway, I didn't take any options because I don't know, just having a really rough morning, or rough day even. Last night was kind of rough. So I was like super grumpy last night. And then I went to sleep, and I got woken up at 5 a.m. by a bail bondsman. And I kind of like immediately knew what it was about. So I just ignored the calls. And then they kept calling. And then I ignored the calls more. And then they kept calling. And so I blocked their number. And then they started calling me on another number. And I was about to block that one. And then they sent me a text message saying, we're calling regarding this person, blah, 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 blah. So I called them back, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to be bailing them out. Tell them good luck. And, sorry, I'm pulling up my socks. And they were like, oh, okay, well, thank you. And then I started getting a bunch of calls from some, like, I don't even know what it's called, like inmate. NCIC, inmate communications. And I kept ignoring those, and they kept coming, and I finally blocked that number too. Yeah, someone close to me. But someone that I guess, I don't know, I guess for lack of a better word, is going to be cut out of my life, because I had told them, I don't want to go too deep into this. It's not that I mind sharing it. Like I flat out said exactly what's going on in Discord. I just don't want to get into it too much here, but I I told them like 2 years ago, they were just in this really toxic relationship, and like once a week they would get into a huge fight, cops would get called, they would break up, and then a day later they'd be back together, and then they'd get into a huge fight, cops would get called, you know, and it was just very toxic. And at one point they got into a huge fight and called me. I don't even remember what it was, but it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, which is never a good way to wake up, right? And it was the girlfriend that called me, and the person I know would be the boyfriend. And, you know, getting a call from somebody's girlfriend at 3 o'clock in the morning that you barely know is pretty scary. And your mind immediately goes to like everything bad, right? Anyway, I don't even remember what she said, but something to the effect that they had a fight and to come pick him up or whatever. So I go over there, and they're just both acting like belligerent assholes. And the cops showed up after I got there. And then basically in front of the cop, I was telling him, you know, this ends one of three ways. You walk away and just stay the hell away from her, which I knew probably would never happen. Number two, one of you ends up getting killed. Or number three, one of you ends up in jail. And I said, if it's either of the latter, don't call me, because I'm not going to be there to rescue you. Like, this is your warning to like walk away. It's not a good relationship. You're both toxic. You know, like probably individually they're both fine, but together they're both completely toxic. And they didn't listen, and now they're hemmed up. So that's that. Anyway, let's get into the fun stuff. For tomorrow, watching Amazon, excuse me, over 202.40, calls first trim 203.76, close calls 205.54. Pretty sure they're targeting 209.56, but this would not be, you know, coming up here, like they might do it in one day, but this is a really good spot to take your profits. Actually, they're, you know, like they're probably going to at least hit this and then reject from there. But you want to get out into strength. You don't want to get out as they're reversing back down. So I generally do that with you guys. Like I'll tell you to close. When I give levels, they're a little bit early, whether it be up or down. That way you're getting out into strength. You're not closing into weakness. To maximize your profits. But I'm pretty sure, you know, they're going to come up. We're going to hit our levels. We'll probably get a strong reaction here, back down. And then they're probably going to slowly, you know, make their way through this and come up and hit 209.56. Okay. Next play that I'm watching is going to be Google. This, I don't even remember when I drew this. I think it was when this here formed. So like November 27th, something to that effect. It might have been sooner than that, but it was definitely not today. But I just thought it was interesting that I have this level, and we just recently came up, yesterday? Yeah, and rejected from here. And then today was like the start of the sell-off down from this level. So pretty interesting that I already had this level highlighted. Actually, I shouldn't sound too surprised. Kind of every time I look at charts, I have like some kind of support or resistance level drawn that we're rejecting from or bouncing off of or whatever. But for tomorrow, I'm looking for calls on Google. Over 167.66. Grab calls. First trim 168.21. Second trim 168.98. Third trim 169.80. Fourth trim 170.86, and then close at 172. Again, I haven't really looked at SPY, or when I say I haven't looked at SPY or ES at all. I don't really like to do it before I do a video with you guys because I want to be looking at things from like a neutral, raw perspective and kind of outline what I'm seeing for the next day. Overall, like I feel pretty bearish, but again, everything that I was looking at was kind of pointing towards either we've hit like a support level that we're bouncing off of, or it's coming down to a support level that we're about to possibly bounce off of. Oh, nice elite mark. That's awesome. So, I mean, we're going to have to chart everything up, but obviously if S&P 500 selling off, these plays are not going to hit. Excuse me. But yeah, I couldn't ignore them. So we'll just have to see. Again, just quick recap. Perfect entry for puts here. And we had mentioned don't be trying to catch a falling knife here. Might be a little bit hard to see, but yeah. Don't be trying to catch a falling knife here, which is exactly what this was. I hope you guys got puts at the top. It was just absolutely beautiful. When did we open? Okay, so we opened below, came up. You know, even if you got in on this candle, it was beautiful. Absolutely spectacular. Anyway, I hope you guys caught it. We nailed everything. I mean, the two that didn't trigger, I'm never upset about something not triggering. You know, like if we're getting into a trade, I'm good with the trade not happening at all. But if we're excuse me, I would much rather the trade not happen than for it to trigger and then, you know, reject or whatever and go in the opposite direction. Our win rate recently has just been killing. And as always, like I'm never trying to hide stuff or this is actually just what's the word? A coincidence that it's only showing wins because I'm never trying to act like, oh, I'm 100% correct. That's not the case. Okay. We did have a pretty rough little losing streak here where we lost 5 in a row. That's super uncommon though. But now we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 win streak. Which is pretty damn sexy. So I'm excited about that. Yeah, and then also, I mean, I don't even, you know, put these levels on that spreadsheet, but if I was including the puts on SPY, that's another great win. This, did I draw? So yeah, I was saying, oh, I remember exactly what I said now. I generally don't remember what I said, but I was saying, you know, look to close here. But if we slice through this, then, you know, hopefully they give us a retest and we'd be looking for the previous day value area low. And basically, you probably would have had trouble trying to close on this sell-off without getting the previous day value area low, you know. So hopefully nobody closed here. But I did mention it, so wouldn't blame you if you did. But I said once we're under previous day value area high, we're targeting the previous day value area low for our, what's it called? 80% roll to the downside, right? Let's start erasing stuff. Oh, wait. There we go. Actually, I'm going to mark that as cleaned up. Oh, wait. What did I just do? That's the monthly third sig. Almost ready to remove those from the chart. I'll actually be pretty glad when I do. To me, it's just kind of annoying, like, to have monthly levels and we're below them. You know, like, our monthly SIGs for the upside is like here, 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 here. Sorry, this is our monthly first SIG on the bottom. Yeah. So we're like way below them. There's not enough. Well, we'll figure it out right now, Rob. If you're right, I'll be happy. Let's zoom out on SPY. So, let me just delete some stuff that we don't really need. I want to get rid of that. So, these levels we identified a while ago. Bulls need to hold, which they weren't able to. Losing this is good for bears. If we look here, this was resistance, turned support, 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 broken through, acted as resistance, back to support, support, tried to be support, got sliced, started acting as resistance, and now we just broke back above it and it's turned back into support. The fact, I don't know, I'm trying to zoom in as much as I can. The fact that we broke this and then they were able to regain is pretty strong for bulls, right? So right now, or at the close, we were here, but right now we've actually sold off and we're back below this level, which is more bearish, right? As for volume today, it was decent, I guess. The last time we had lower volume, or I mean, other than yesterday, but prior to that, we haven't had volume this low since the 17th of March. But it's a decent amount of volume. It's not as good as some of these other days, but it's decent enough. Candle's not really telling us much as far as regular trading hours. We have essentially, the same size wick above and below. Very big spread on the candle itself, meaning the body of the candle from here to here. Really big candle on increasing volume. Red candle, increasing volume. Really widespread, but it looks like more downside. Did the extended trading hours just close? Because where are we right now? Okay, yeah, so they just closed and we're at 567.62. So we're like 60 cents below this level. For me, this level, it's pretty key, right? So excuse me, sorry. Oh, my bad. Um, again, us being below this 568.21 level leaves me bearish. Us, especially us like closing the aftermarket below, is bearish for me. Getting below the 2024 value area high is even more bearish. But basically, we just have like a really massive flag, something to this effect. And I should specify bear flag. And I mean, until this happens, we're going to talk about it basically every day. 532, if this breaks, is what they'll be targeting. But again, getting under 2024 value or high is going to be huge if we do it. Being below 568.21 is pretty massive. If we get under 539.85, 100% we're hitting 532. And then from there, they'll be targeting 518.53. And we'll probably be looking at 80% rule on the yearly, which brings us down to 480.65. Again, this is just big picture. These are obviously not day trades. This is just getting an overall picture of what the market might be doing, coming weeks, months, whatever, year. As for our day trade stuff, let's take a look. Oh, and just a quick FYI, Shorty's going to be live in about 45 minutes with a market update on futures. Definitely tune in for that. Even if you don't trade futures, he shares a lot of valuable information about trading and educational stuff about trading. So there's our daily stuff. This is going to be single prints on TPO. And this is going to be a poor low. But let's just turn on TPO and look. Yeah, poor low. It's literally the same level as the previous day value area low, but I'm going to put it just a little bit below it. Excuse me. Ugh. I said bear flag Saturday. Are you talking about here? This. So the flag hasn't broken yet. So this is our flag, right? As long as we're trading between the top of the flag and the bottom of the flag, we're still in a bear flag. If they did this and then ripped, then yeah, they're manipulating. But as of right now, we're still forming the flag. We have the pole. We have part of the flag. Now they need to break the bottom and come to here. So, yeah, I don't know. I think you have to, Kathy, you have to listen to the big picture. Like I said, I guess I probably didn't say this on Saturday, but when I'm looking at daily charts, it's not for day trading. This is the big picture stuff where if you were trying to catch this, me personally, I would be getting puts up here. I might have tried puts here, Actually, I would try puts here. And depending on my strike price and how far out my contracts are, there's a good chance I would close them and get back in again on some of these bounces. But the way I was taught to trade bear flags is to get in at the top. Most retail traders are looking to get in as soon as this happens. Whoops. So basically, the minute we break the bottom of the flag, like right here, is where most retail would get in. Some retail traders will get in below the last touch of the bottom of the bear flag. And some retail traders will wait for the bottom of the flagpole itself to be broken before they get in. My mentor, Shorty, the market maker, taught me to get in at the top. And then basically he said, getting in at the top, if you're going to trade bear flags or bull flags, whatever, on bull flags, you get in at the bottom. You know, even if they do this and then start bouncing, at least you got part of the move, you got part of the move down, and then you close as they start bouncing. And then when they come to the top again, you get back in, and you're hoping that they're actually going to break. But obviously you have to give some wiggle room between the bottom of the flag, because there's a chance they come down, bounce a little bit, and then dump. So anyway, that's how he taught me how to trade them. And then also you're catching way more of the move doing it that way. All right. As of right now, we don't have very much, like, these clouds show like the really, really strong levels. And basically, as of right now, 557 is a really big level. We don't really have anything until down to there, though. I mean, we've got some areas where we're going to get some bounces or whatever, but the clouds are saying we're pretty free to sweep down. Pretty annoying. Okay. Let me look at futures really quick. Okay. So basically, ES opened. We got to move up. Sold back off almost to the open. Or sorry, almost to the low. But we sold off past the open. The open's right here. Bounced off the retest of the open. Retested it again. Now we're creeping higher. So right now we're above the poor low. Really quickly, sorry. I want this level. Okay, so we're below our really key level. 568.21. I'd pay attention to it, but tomorrow I'd be watching for puts here, and then most likely it would be from the single prints if by some chance they give this to us. I don't think they're going to give this to us. If we open bullish, Watch for puts here. Tomorrow, if we're opening down here in this range, they're probably going to be cleaning up the poor low, completing the auction, and I would be watching for a potential bounce here. Just hesitant to say this. I still think we're really bearish. It'll be interesting to see what Shorty says today, but it's really looking like they want lower. I think 558 is a pretty decent target for tomorrow. This range right here. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm going to remove this. I just really don't like it. You can watch for calls at the 2024 value rate high. I'll say the same thing I said today, or for today. Don't try to catch a falling knife. Okay. If we do, you know, gradual creeper down, get to here, you can consider grabbing calls. If we're just slicing straight down, don't be trying to grab calls here. Okay. Let's see. What's up, Black Rose? What's up, Heavies? Rob, you're funny. If you guys want, I was sharing this in Keenan's today. And I guess I'll post it on Shorty's Discord as well. Wait, that's not what I want. So this is a really good video. I would recommend watching it. If you're feeling super bullish or super bearish, I guess, watch this video, and I'll post it again in Shorty's. He's got a pretty interesting opinion on why he thinks we're gonna have a recession. He doesn't refer to it as a stock market crash, but he's referring to it as a credit event. So definitely worth reading, or definitely worth watching. And Rob, I would recommend watching that. It's not terribly long. I think it's 20 minutes, and it's a really good video. Oh, you're saying there's single prints in the middle? I wasn't really paying attention, honestly. I don't particularly care about those too much. Oops. But it's also not good. I mean, not bad to recognize when they're there. Yeah, no, we don't. Actually, I'm glad that you mentioned this, because we do have a single print mid. I wasn't really even paying attention when I did this. For people that don't know, stocks love to reject or bounce from the single print mid. So this would be like the level to watch tomorrow, if they come here. Is it possible for me to do this without drawing it again? Yeah. No, don't do that. Cool. Okay. So watch that. Sorry. Alrighty. That's probably going to do it. Unless you guys have any questions. The again, Shorty will be live in about 45 minutes. I'm going to post the plays in Keenan's Discord. And so if you guys have questions, I will hang out for a minute while I'm doing that. And if not, then we'll wrap it up. Let me just finish reading through the chat. Hey, what's up, Roberto? Nice. That's awesome, Roberto.
Sorry.
Phoebe, you have a hot mic. All right. Oh, awesome, Kathy. You want me to get striked on YouTube? We can make it happen. Let's do it. While I post the levels, you guys can check out my son's band. Let me see. They can, or not strike me, but they'll demonetize this video, which I don't really care about. I think this is way cooler than monetization. Right. There you go. There you go. So they messed up the end there. They were supposed to end the song. And my son like looked over at them like, okay, I'm done. And everybody just kept playing, so he kept playing. But yeah, it was their first time practicing it as a group. Like they had practiced it individually, and that was their first time practicing it as a group. They're gonna be performing April 6th, I want to say. They have a show before that, but it's not as big. Yeah, I don't know. And this is cool too. Like this will be really short, but where is it? He's doing. I think this is it. Oh wait, no, that's not what I was looking for. Sorry. Oh, I guess I don't have it. At least not on YouTube, but he's singing some punk songs and it's actually pretty cool. What was I gonna do? Sorry, chart back up. Um, yeah, yeah, they all work hard. Black Rose. So it's actually I don't know. It's really cool. It's cool to see kids. Um, like doing something that requires so much dedication and talent and doing it well. And that's not just like proud dad stuff. That's like all of those kids work really hard and they're doing good and it's cool. All right, let me see. Spy. That's it for the video. Again, Shorty will be live in about 35 minutes. Definitely tune in. He always shares some good information. As always, huge thanks to all the subscribers. Once again, sorry for coughing and whatever else. My bad. I apologize. Thank you, Emmanuel. Excuse me. Big thanks to all the subscribers. Extra big thanks to the friends of the stream. Another extra big thanks to the people that chat and keep things interesting. And I'm just going to say it just in case. If ever you ask a question I don't reply to you, I'm not doing it intentionally. I just overlooked it. If that happens, either just DM me and ask the question, and I'll answer you. And if you if you want to wait till the next video, then just ask on the next video. But I promise I'm never intentionally ignoring anybody. I would more often just be like, whatever, I'm not going to answer that, or I'm not going to look at that, or whatever, blah, 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 blah. But I would never just flat out ignore somebody. So just in case that's happened, please just re-ask your question, either in DMs or in the future. Yeah. And then for people that are new, basically 5 days a week. I want to say always, but it's not true. We miss the odd one here and there. I generally go live Sunday through Thursday, and we'll cover what I'm expecting on SPY the next day. Do like a little market analysis chart live. That way, hopefully, people can learn while I'm doing it. Also, Chef, that's awesome. But yeah, so doing it live, that way you guys can see how I chart and hopefully you learn from it. Also, once or twice a month, we'll generally do classes teaching how to trade. We did a class last Saturday. If you missed it, definitely worth rewatching. It was about 4 hours long, and we went pretty in depth. Not in depth on trading, but pretty in depth on the basics. And where to start, and how to become a better trader, basically. Shelly, do not enter Netflix. Never be the person FOMOing. You don't, whatever it is, let's just say you saw this play on your own, right? and for whatever reason you missed the entry, this is not the spot to get in. This would be a spot to close if you got in, but it's not a spot to get in. There's a reason that there's trim levels. There's a reason why we're closing here. There's a potential they bounce from here. It is a swing trade. There is a chance that they go to here. But there's also a chance that they just bounce from here and never see this ever again. So, yeah, no. Don't be chasing trades that you missed. Don't be FOMOing into trades that have already halfway played out. Just wait for the next setup. There's always other trades. I just shared 2 great setups. Get into those if they trigger, you know. Okay. Yeah, Anthony, go check it out. If you guys want me to post the link, I can do that. All right, there's the link to the class, and then I'll see you guys in about 30 minutes for Shorty's update. If you're new, I would love a subscribe if you felt like the information and the content is helpful and useful. If not, best of luck on your trading journey. With that said, much love, much respect, everybody. We will see you tomorrow afternoon for another update on SPY. Peace out. Much love, much respect. We'll see you tomorrow.